And with that I say, hello everyone, and welcome back to Ace Attorney, Pheonix Wright. As we finished last time, the first game, right? We finished last time with our special episode 5, Rise from the Ashes. Which is kind of interesting that they added it to like the first game, but then they didn't make it a Turnabout title. It's like, as you guys can see from like every episode, it's like the first Turnabout, Turnabout Sisters, Turnabout Samurai, Turnabout Goodbye. And then this one is like Rise from the Ashes. Like, they kind of didn't fit there with the theming there, but it's fine. It was still like an enormously good game. Like, not gonna lie, the first one, oh, that was such a good game. I didn't expect it, to have enjoyed it that much, because as a child, I only ever played these two. Like, the moment I finished with that one and entered this one, I was like so out of it. But like, man, that was a fun game. Now we're gonna play Justice for All, which is the new, not like the second game, right? But like, it's a new one, so let's go and see what we have up for us. Because we have episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. Oh, they went back to the Turnabout theming. Okay, interesting. I don't think I know anything about these next cases that we're gonna get. I may know some of the like the prosecutors that are gonna be like appearing before us, right? But like gameplay wise, I've never touched these games. Story wise, I don't think I know any of the episodes. At least not something concrete like it's almost Christmas, meaning it wasn't Christmas and stuff like that, right? Like those moments that I've seen and heard and stuff like that before. Nothing comes to my mind from these next games, right? Or the next episodes. So I'm really curious on seeing where we're gonna land, what cases we're gonna find, and stuff like that. And just having a blast. I think we're gonna always have. So let's go ahead and play The Lost Turnabout. When? When this team? How did I get into this mess? I don't know, Pheonix. What happened? That's far enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Pheonix Wright. What have I seen? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. But also, that's the judge. What? I did like the old man voice for the judge, right? It's like, oh, my friend, what are you doing? September 8th, 9:08 AM. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. What do you mean, September? We were like last trial was February. What do you mean we are in month 9? What happened to Mars till like August? Nothing? Huh. Interesting. What a nightmare. I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial start anyway. Oh, we're gonna start with the trial. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. Looks like they hung up. Oh, good. Finally found it. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but it's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Who are you? Why am I seeing you for the first time ever? A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. Ouch! My head! It's throbbing and why does it feel so foggy in there? Good morning. Oh, whoa. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are the best thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my hands in your hands today, Mr. Pheonix Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Pheonix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I never forget what you're doing for me, ever. What is this girl blabbing about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I'm always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. It's, I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So I know this might sound bad, but who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you say this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe it. No, it's just, I think you're the wrong person. Yes, who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? What is happening to Pheonix? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, sir, okay? I guess I must have amnesia. Well, let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl had set out proof I'm not guilty. Can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone please tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling that this is one dream I won't be waking up from though? September 8, 10 a.m. District Courtroom, courtroom number 2. Oh, it's a tutorial guy. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorney here? I guess not. Well then, are you ready? Yes. I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a second. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thingy. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... Your memory is fine. The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before, but I hope you're not telling me you're forgotten. Actually, I have. Well, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. And police Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. Well, in any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Oh, well, very well then. Well, Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. But I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay. Who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. No, I don't. I am so dead. Hey, my friend. Witness, please state your name and occupation, please. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I am the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Well, you don't know very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she walks under me. Well, you see... You walk under the detective? Yes, sir, but while I was the trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I will never forget what he's done for me. Okay, please calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes. Yes, sir. Well, it happened at the park near headquarters. Expose part, as they call it. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper floor, up above, you see, sir. The landing beat his body up pretty badly and snapped his neck. Well, the details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Oh, yes. Well, the autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? See, everything is in order here. Well, even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. Well, the victim's match stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. Well, if I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well then. The court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo. The victim fell from the walking path above. Okay. Well, now then, I report at yesterday's preliminary hearing. A very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention, right? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Oh, Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found on the victim's body. What was there? Have you lost your mind? Yes, actually. just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir, I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. The court record? Yep, info about evidence and people involved in this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing RB. RB, Wait, I want to test something. What if I move my... poo. Didn't work. It's too bad I'm a cop, right? I just think I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I best check the court record and see what I can find. Fine, I'll check it up. We have the glasses that were broken. Nearsighted lenses were found nearby. Okay, interesting. The victim fell from the path above. It was trying to write something. On the ground. Okay, interesting. Time of death 6 at 6:28 p.m. Cause broken neck, and body was also covered in bruises. Okay, I can't go into more details. Found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. Pheonix, that's your phone. That's your phone, Pheonix. Don't forget your phone. What was it again? RB? Tab? RB? Wait, no, don't autoplay it. Crazy game. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Well, first things first, can I check the... I can't check the log. I hate that. I would have loved to see the log, but it was glasses. It's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. Well, that is right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and they held onto them as they fell. Hey, what are you giving me the evil eye for? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair, but those glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I actually accidentally stepped on mine. Coincidence, she says. Ugh. My head. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Well then, let's hear from our witness about his evidence then. Decisive evidence. Come on, Gumshoe, give me a bone. Well, there's something even more incriminating than the glasses on the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. Mate, he died from a broken neck. How could you write Maggie with a broken neck? Broken neck means you are paralyzed and dead. What do you mean? With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard to not say that she's the culprit. This is the picture of the writing, Your Honor. No, thank you. Why does this? Yes, I can see her name is clearly written there. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Well understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo number 2. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as there on the ground. But I already told you, this glasses are mine. How do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. I believe you. You know what? Just for the simple fact that you're under Pheonix Wright, I believe you. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine you, mister? What is it? I'm counting on you. Sure. But what am I supposed to do? Just press the left bumper. What? This isn't like you at all. Normally this is the part where you would get in the witnesses' faces and all. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no other way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if you don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like the detective, it does look sort of like a scatterbrain. Doesn't matter, either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. I shall begin. Talk about trial by fire. Okay, well, here goes nothing. As long as they can expose the lies, we should be alright. Then let's see, Gumshoe. There's something even more incriminating than glasses under the victim's body, sir. About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client? Those lenses are for nearsightedness, and they're almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kind of like the one she's wearing in her ID, pal. Is it? Okay, that's maybe not her ID. The victim and a policeman. Seems that he was dating the defendant, Maggie Bird. My client. The only thing I can recall is that she's a policewoman. The prosecutor in this case lacks presence, generally bald. I was like, generally bald. Wait, no, generally bad. Like, getting to his point across. And detective at the local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. What should I do now? Hold it, almost and kinda not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? Well, the dirt and sand rubbed out any trace of fingerprints or anything else. So what you're saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client's? Something like that, yeah. What? I see. Well, there is no proof. Wow, that was amazing. I could totally feel it down in my gut. Thank you. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. Now you're saying he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wound on the victim's body, there is no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground when he landed. What if it's like this, right? Present the autopsy on that one. It's like, hey, we wrote it, and it's like, mate, they died on a broken neck. Not possible. The culprit's name? Yep, I was surprised too, my friend, but I didn't want to believe it, but... What's the name of that of my client? Yes, I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Meg, sir. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. Here, you can even see in the photo. There's a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie. It's got a point. Hey, hold on. Don't hurt me. I know the picture says Maggie, but now that you mention it, something does feel kind of off about the picture. That's how you know you found my contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I better check the court record again. Oh, it's... is it that one? They're saying to do it there, but like... I'm wondering now. Like, which one is it gonna be, you know? Piece of evidence of the anti-glass is hard to say that she's not a culprit. I'm just certain that it was the victim who wrote the name on the ground. Well, there was scratch on his finger from the rough sand, and there were grains of sand stuck under his fingernail. It certainly seems that the name was written by the victim itself. That didn't go well. The writer really was the victim himself. Then we're in a lot of trouble. Don't give up. Keep that fighting spirit. I know you're all pumped up. I want to see your special move, sir. My what? You always look so cool when you present evidence. Present evidence. Oh, that present evidence. I was just thinking about that. Yes, the great Pheonix Wright is back. Oh, that's right. I heard that lately you can only present not only evidence, but people's profiles as well. Oh, that is kind of interesting. It sure makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful, sir. People's profiles. Alright, let's give this another try. Wait. Her name! That's Maggie with E-Y, not E-I-E. Yes, this is the one. Perfect. Oh, what is it? What? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And then yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. This amnesia thing is kind of weird. What a rush. Detective Gumshoe. You're talking to me, pal. Please say the defendant's name for me again. I forgot that was his voice. What are you trying to prove with your futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see, this is a very crucial line in questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can't answer. Defendant's name, if you please. Well, where is this ridiculous question coming from? Defendant's name is Maggie Bird. That's where you're wrong. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Wow! Looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on? What's going on here? Well, I have no idea either, sir. Pheonix the bird, yeah. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie with a E-Y. This is a blatant contradiction of fact. Oh! Well, how about that? I didn't even notice. I didn't notice either. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to not have known her name. No! Oh, this is very true. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. Also, I want to see his name. Is it like a cat name? Winston. Oh, some cats are named Winston, I guess. Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, distant prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify in the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Dustin and Maggie. What do they do? Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. That was quick. The day on the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, you see, sir. Maggie, I mean, Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should have known, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Oh, well, those two did sound like they were close. Nevertheless, a tragedy struck. I see. You may have cross-examined a witness in, Mr. Wright. Thank you. Okay, then, Gumshoe, gimme... Hold on! Pressed it too early. How do you know about this? Oh, well, every year in March we have a training camp for us cops. Professor Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but, well, I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I'd gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, well, nothing, sir, really. Anyway. It sounded that you were even talking about marriage. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What, you saying that guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your business, pal. Sorry, Gumshoe. What? Mind your own business, pal. I got an achievement for that. Interesting, okay. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, you see. The day of the incident? You mean September 6th? Well, yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. Well, and since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went on to the park for a bit. Oh, I recall when I was young and in love. Oh, what a jolly good time. That's great, Your Honor, and I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Professor Bird and I'd gotten Officer Prince a present. Do we know what? We seem to know a lot about the defendant. That's because, I'm her boss, and I gotta watch out for my, subordinate, you see? But even what she was going to give her as a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Wait, pal, watch what you say. I know everything what happens under me. If someone so much as scratches there, really don't need to know what I'm on. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yeah, I agree. Even if this witness has a cross in the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second, what are you talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty. That's alright. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. Sorry about that, Gumshoe. It was something just brought over 2 months ago. Wait, that means that she was like 4 months talking with him, right? Over 2 months ago? Well, yep. It is a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was this birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would you give him only one? Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, I see, a baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan, you see. A baseball glove, Press further here to see. Just now I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago, right? Well, yeah. Are you saying she bought the glove at the store that far in advance? Oh, no, nothing like that, pal. Then, what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made, you see. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yup, that's what I said. Well, so the glove was custom made. Your Honor, I don't see how this glove is related to the case. Well, yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to the case? Of course it is. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes, bluffing to the max. Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it would take. This is great. Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this, to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Yup. Very well, then if you are not convinced, let's have hear some more about the matter. Actually, I bought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so? Well, hurry up and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with the case, so here you go. Anyway, this is it, sir. It's rather yellow, isn't it? It looks like a pair of bananas. Why does it look like a pair of bananas? A birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made. The prince really liked the color yellow, you know. And that's why you had it to special order it? Yep, that's right. And that and one other reason. I think this court has heard enough. Well, it is clear that the victim and the defendant were indeed involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. And now if that's true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Well, President Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Well, yes, sir. Oh, I missed one. Okay, never mind then. I guess it's fine. We first looked into the handwriting, you see. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger and found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we can confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. That's on the right hand, meaning the victim would have been left-handed. Because fun fact about baseball gloves, it's your non-dominant hand that's gonna be the catcher hand. So I'm pretty sure I already know what the contradiction is there. Yes, a perfect logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. I already know what to say, but we'll start slowly as usual, really. Especially considering Pheonix Wright is a little bit slow currently. Can you really determine the handwriting based on a sample written in sand? Oh, this is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good, you see. I believe it's time to get back to the real point. Oh gosh. Agreed, Your Honor. I would know what was the result of the investigation. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting, you see. So in the end, you couldn't confirm it. Oh, you don't look down on us, pal. I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want from scientific investigation. Well, I've never heard that before. Me neither. No, I've never had anything like that at the police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up. But anyway. Well, next we check the victim's pointer finger. His pointer finger? You know, the one that you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces? Aha, that finger. Don't tell me it bothers you. Well, every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. So you're trying to kill me, pal. Well, in any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct? Yeah, we figured there should be something on his fingers if it had been written on sand, you see? And the result? Well, we found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. What does that prove? Well, it proves he did indeed write the name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why there's sand stuck under his nail. I guess he's right. And there's more. There was also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. Scratches on his skin? Yup, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. Oh, that is incredible. Sure is, that's the power of scientific investigation, eh? Hey. They're so small that we have to use a magnifying glass, and a really strong one too. Got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yep, that's the one, eh? We used one of those, and that's how we found him. Can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. Well, from this we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science, my friend. Oh, I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. That the name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone to that much trouble to give him a present? The present? What about it? Yeah, what about the right-handed glove? Right? Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the code what is special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it, but it's really yellow. But that's about it, really. Yeah, it is really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it is special. And what would that be? It is very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed player. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. The glove is meant to be worn on the right hand. That's why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-handed glove for sale. Have you? No. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the hand with again? Oh, that's easy. Maggie, look, it's obvious from his picture. It was his... Wait a second. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Oh! But that is object. Oh, no. Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There is only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person who could not have written the message with his right hand. Well, it could have, but, they wouldn't. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Order. When you think about it, then yes. It is not possible that his name was written by the victim himself. Well, then, that means that Maggie is... No, it's not possible, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! All right, you did it, Mr. Wright. Whew, I believe I can finally breathe again. Oh, well, it seems that we have reached a conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Hey, well, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. Well, you would have been, 7 months ago. And also, 10 months ago. Well, I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the... No, not yet. What? I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. Oh, what is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. What? Mate, you already... What did this witness witness? The moment this victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Why didn't you start with him then? Order in the court. I believe a recess is in order. Afterwards, we will hear from the new witness. I have a feeling that it was a bit too easy. But, well, I do need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. Can't let my guard down. It's only going to be tougher for me. Court is adjourned for recess. Everyone, have fun. To be continued. Already a double trial one? Okay, interesting. Thank you, game. What's that music? Oh, well, there you go. Part 1, 2, trial. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, here is gray. This one is blue and this one is red. Kind of interesting. Okay. But, as you can see as well, that's going to be it then for today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And as always, I hope to see you next time. Where we're going to be, pretty sure, getting that not guilty verdict for Maggie Bird. And we'll see what else they have for us, right? Because I do think, the fact that you can present faces and, people, that's kind of cool. I like that. I like that change. It is a bit of a shame that, most of the improvements from the last case are not going to be there. Because, this is still the case made for the Game Boy, right? So it doesn't have the DS improvements and stuff. So that's going to be interesting to see afterwards. But anyway, that is going to be it then for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And as always, I hope to see you next time. Bye.